So I'm going to have another look at the JV-30. Made some progress last time, but quite a bit more to do. So the first area to look at is these buttons. Some of them work and some of them don't. And so I'm just going to do a list of every single one that works reliably. And then hopefully that will help narrow down what the issue is. I very much doubt that so many buttons have failed. I think it's more likely to be something on the board itself, an issue with the tracks. So I'm going to look in that area first of all and see what I can find. While I'm here, I think I might as well swap that battery out. I don't like the discoloration on it. That looks a bit better. Okay, so I'm going to test out some of these switches. It's a continuity tester, and switches are on the other side of the board. Try and make sure you can see. So I need to make contact, bit tricky. With this, press the switch. Do I get a signal? It's interesting because that was not working last time I tried this. Now it seems fine. Okay, so from what I can tell, it's actually intermittent. It wasn't working at all from the front panel, but if you... So I've had a closer look at the board and I've done some testing, and I can't see any direct evidence that there's anything wrong with the tracks. Possibly there is, but certainly a lot of the switches seem to be at least intermittent, if not completely dead. So I'm going to go for replacing all of these switches that look like they may not be working correctly. This is the type I've gone for, seems to be the same as that on the board. And I've marked up the board so that I can see which ones are the suspect switches. I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a few issues after this, but hopefully it will capture most of the problems, and then I might have to come back and have another look. Right, I'm at the point where I've replaced all the switches. I'm now going to put back the buttons, and it's worth considering using a bit of double-sided tape just so that the buttons don't fall out, which is what I'm going to do now. Can save a little bit of pain later if they fall on the floor and you accidentally tread on them. Not so easy to replace. Right, that's everything taped in now. So it's all back together again, and I've turned it on. I've already done a little bit of testing, and lots of the buttons that didn't used to work before now do. Fat, sounds good, doesn't it? I think that's one that didn't work. I think they generally work now. Some of them are a little bit unresponsive, so I may well delve back in there and replace a few more switches. But I'm going to give it a good work over now and see what it does, see what I can do with it, and see if there's any more issues.